All right, this is my flat sling grinder from Polar Bear Forge. I have a grinder in the box out in my main shop in my backyard. This is in my half garage shop. I'll just be using it for polishing up blades, final finishing work. But it seems to be a good machine. Here's the motor that I ordered for it. It's an Iron Horse, very inexpensive $105 motor, half horsepower, 1725 RPM. It should do fine. You'll see below I've posted a list of hardware. I think that'll be helpful to anyone buying one of these. I've counted the screws, nuts, lock washers, and whatnot that I used. Also, the wheels that I have on this are from Oregon Blade Maker. They're a thermoplastic of some kind, I believe. And for my light work, polishing up blades, I think they'll do just fine. Although my drive wheel is aluminum, I put the bigger drive wheel that I got from Oregon Blade Maker out on my grinding grinder. It's a 5-inch, whereas this is a 4-inch. And that way I'll get a little more speed on my workhorse grinder as well, without having to get another motor. So in any event, got any questions about it, I'll try to answer them. It's easy to put together, it's well made. And again, that's from Polar Bear Forge. Check them out and see what Jamie has to offer there. Thanks for looking. It must be the wheels that I have that make my spacing odd, because unless I thread this hole, I can't put a bolt there. Right here, these spacers, you can still see the head of these bolts I'm using, and they interfere with the wheel that I'm using up here. I suppose I could block off part of the depth that the bolt that holds the tracking wheel on with would move it out some, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to run it the way I have it. Also on mine, right here, the end of this bracket is touching this bracket. I haven't had a chance to use it to see if it needs to be adjusted. I might have to sand the corner of this bracket away in order to bring the platen in some. But the way it looks right now, I'm not going to have to. But when I get the chance to use it, I'll know. Also, for anyone who is new to this, I'm using nylon stop nuts here and here on the two wheels. And at this pivot point, I'm using a grade 8 bolt. Jamie points out that it's good to use a shoulder bolt if you can. If you can't get a shoulder bolt, a regular fully threaded bolt will work there, but you may wind up having to replace it due to wear and tear. So I'm hoping that this shoulder bolt, this grade 8 bolt, which has about 1/2 of an inch of shoulder on it, will probably last and won't have to be replaced.